Most people think gaming is just a distraction, a time sink, a guilty pleasure, or something you eventually grow out of. But science says otherwise. A growing body of research shows that gaming can actually support your mental health in powerful ways, improving focus, resilience, creativity, and even emotional balance. And if you've ever booted up your favorite game after a stressful day and felt your mind clear, your heart slow down, and your mood lift, you already know what I'm talking about. So today, let's talk about 10 mental health benefits of gaming backed by science and colored by real experience. Benefit 1. Gaming boosts your mood. Let's start with the obvious but underrated one, mood. Games can literally make you happier. Studies show that moderate gaming helps reduce emotional tension and elevate positive feelings. That's because when you play, your brain releases dopamine, the same chemical linked to motivation and pleasure. Even simple games like Tetris, Journey, or Stardew Valley can trigger that calm sense of satisfaction. When you achieve a small in-game goal, your brain registers it as progress, something we all crave, especially when life outside feels uncertain. So when someone says, "You're wasting time," remember, your brain knows better. Benefit 2. It's a natural stress relief tool. We all carry stress. And for millions of players, gaming is how we process it. A 2023 study from the University of Oxford found that playing relaxing or open-world games can significantly lower stress hormones and improve mental well-being. When you get lost fishing in Animal Crossing or exploring the wilds of Skyrim, your body's physiological response mirrors meditation. Slower heart rate, calmer breathing, relaxed focus. That's not avoidance. That's recovery. Sometimes, you don't need to escape life, you just need a different rhythm. Benefit 3. It strengthens emotional regulation. Every gamer knows the feeling. You fail, you try again, you fail harder, then you finally win. That constant cycle of challenge and reward is emotional training in disguise. Research shows that regular players are often better at managing frustration and maintaining focus under stress. Games teach you that setbacks aren't the end. They're part of the loop, and learning to stay calm after losing a boss fight, that's emotional regulation, the same skill that helps you keep your cool in arguments, deadlines, and real-world pressure. Benefit 4. It can ease anxiety and depression. Here's where science gets really interesting. A growing number of clinical studies show that games, especially ones built with intention, can help reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety. Titles that encourage flow, creativity, or gentle achievement can improve mood and motivation, while specially designed serious games are being used in therapy to help patients reframe negative thinking. I felt that personally too. Sometimes gaming isn't about distraction, it's about restoration. The right game can give your mind structure when everything else feels messy. Benefit 5. It builds confidence and self-worth. Few things match the rush of leveling up after hours of effort. That's not just fun, it's psychology. Games offer clear goals, consistent feedback, and visible progress, 3 ingredients of healthy self-esteem. Every time you complete a mission or master a mechanic, you're reinforcing the belief, I can improve, I can overcome challenges. That sense of competence doesn't stay on the screen, it carries into real life. It's one reason gaming has been linked to increased confidence and feelings of control, especially in young adults. Benefit 6. It gives you mental clarity and focus. There's a reason gaming is sometimes compared to meditation. When you play a well-designed game, your attention sharpens. The outside noise fades. You enter what psychologists call a flow state. That immersive focus has real cognitive benefits. Research from the NIH found that moderate gamers often perform better in memory, attention, and impulse control tests than non-gamers. It's like a workout for your brain's focus muscles. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to enter that clear, concentrated mindset when you need it most. Benefit 7. It strengthens social connection. Let's debunk one of the biggest myths, that gaming makes you antisocial. The truth? Games are incredibly social. Millions of friendships, and even relationships, have been built through co-op missions, guilds, and voice chats. Psychologists studying online gaming found that shared play improves social confidence, empathy, and belonging, especially for people who struggle to connect offline. Personally, some of my closest friends are people I met in-game. We started as teammates and ended up as real-life support systems. So yes, gaming connects us, sometimes more deeply than we realize. Benefit 8. It distracts from negative thought loops. When your mind gets stuck, replaying worries or overthinking, a good game can break that loop. Researchers have used even simple puzzle games like Tetris to help trauma survivors reduce intrusive thoughts by occupying working memory. That's the power of focus. Your brain can't spiral and problem solve at the same time. So when life feels heavy, immersing yourself in a creative, challenging, or calming game isn't running away. It's pressing pause on negativity long enough to reset. Benefit 9. It improves cognitive flexibility. Games constantly ask you to adapt, to learn patterns, switch strategies, and think on your feet. That flexibility doesn't just stay in game. It transfers to everyday thinking. Studies from cognitive neuroscience labs show that regular players demonstrate better multitasking, planning, and problem-solving skills. Every time you juggle inventory management, combat mechanics, and map navigation simultaneously, you're strengthening the same neural circuits used for decision-making in real life. It's like cross-training for your brain, entertaining but efficient. Benefit 10. It expands access to mental health support. Not everyone can afford or access therapy. That's where games can fill a gap. Clinicians now use therapeutic games to help children with ADHD, veterans with PTSD, and patients recovering from trauma. Some hospitals even prescribe specific video games as part of treatment plans. They work because they meet people where they are, in familiar, interactive environments. And while games aren't a replacement for therapy, they can be a bridge, a small, engaging first step toward healing. Now, none of this means the more you play, the healthier you'll be. Too much of anything, even gaming, can backfire. What matters is how and why you play. If gaming helps you connect, relax, learn, and create, it's healthy. If it starts cutting into sleep, relationships, or responsibilities, it's time to rebalance. Think of it like diet. Moderation and variety are key. Gaming isn't the enemy of mental health. It can be one of its allies. It gives us stories that move us, worlds that calm us, and challenges that make us better. And if you've ever felt guilty for spending your free time gaming, I hope you'll let go of that guilt today. Because as the science shows, when played mindfully, gaming isn't just entertainment, it's enrichment. If you found this helpful, stick around. We'll be exploring more of gaming's hidden benefits, the psychology behind play, and how to keep it all balanced. Thanks for watching, and remember, play with purpose, rest with intention, and as always, game on.
Diglett calls the cleaners. Let's clean up the arena. Of course you don't!